I've always believed that the real measure of celebrity success was not just how famous he becomes, but what he does with that fame and fortune.
The idea is to take it a step forward and to innovate, or else why am I doing it?
Human knowledge consists not only of libraries and parchments and ink, it also comprised of the volumes of knowledge that are written on the human heart, chiseled on the human soul, and engraved on the human psyche.
The sound of approval rose across the universe, and the whole world abounds in magic. Wonder fills our hearts for what we have glimpsed for an instant, the playfulness of life. And that's why I love children and learn so much from being around them. Love transcends international boundaries, and it heals the wounds of hatred, racial prejudice, bigotry, and ignorance. It is the ultimate truth at the heart of all creation.
I knew I wanted to do something wonderful in my life and to help people, but I never really clearly thought about it when I was really little. I just sang and danced and didn't understand why people were applauding and clapping and screaming, and you really don't. You don't know why.
Wherever you go, in every country, on every continent, people yearn and hunger for only one thing: to love and be loved.
It's like you don't write the song writes itself, and it just kind of falls into your lap. It's like when you say, gee whiz, did I do this?
Love. Ladies and gentlemen, love is the human family's most precious legacy, its richest bequest, its golden inheritance, and it is a treasure that is handed down from one generation to the other.
Too. I'm very strong. I have rhinoceros skin, but at the same time, I'm human. So anything can hurt like that. But I'm very strong, and I just don't like people hearing about such false information. I love creativity. People think sex. They're thinking sex. My mind doesn't run that way. When I see children, I see the face of God. That's why I love them so much. That's what I see.
Through the grace of God, I have been fortunate to have achieved many of my artistic and professional aspirations, realized early in my lifetime. But these, friends, are accomplishments, and accomplishments alone are not who I am. Indeed, the cheery 5-year-old who belted out Rockin' Robin and Ben to adoring crowds was not indicative of the boy behind the smile. Tonight, I come before you less as an icon of pop, whatever that means, anyway, and more as an icon of a generation that no longer knows what it means to be children.
Create. Do something that's totally different and unusual.
That's what God gave us talent for, to give and to help people and to give back. And
very much involved in complete making and creating of the piece. I mean, it has to be from, my soul.
I feel it and I see it. I'm visionary.
Today, a person can literally become a celebrity overnight throughout the entire world, and that kind of attention can be difficult for an individual to handle. But I have also learned that such fame can also be an enormous effective medium to focus attention and mobilize resources for a worthy cause.
I always try to be a pioneer and an innovator in whatever I do.
I have been blessed with so much and have an opportunity to do what few others can. But I believe it is more than just an opportunity, but a duty. I feel to reap and enjoy the fruits of my talents for myself would be selfish, irresponsible, and unconscionable. In these days of such abundance and advancement in what we can do, it pains me to think that we do so little for our children.
But money is the root of all evil, as you know. The love of money is the root of all evil.
The foundation of all human knowledge, the beginning of human consciousness, must be that each and every one of us is an object of love. Before you know it, before you know if you have red hair or brown, before you know if you are black or white, before you know of what religion you are part of, you have to know that you are love.
The bigger the star, the bigger the target. I'm not trying to say I'm the super duper star. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, the fact that people come at celebrity. We're targets. And, but truth always prevails. And I believe in that. I believe in God, That's what drives me, is the medium, the art. I love it. And that's the world I'm most comfortable in. And Jesus said to love the children and be like children. Be youthful and be innocent and be pure and honorable. He was talking to his apostles. And they were fighting over who's the greatest among themselves. And he said, whoever humbled yourself like this child is the greatest among me. And he always surrounded himself with children. And that's how I was raised, to believe and to be like that and to imitate that.
All of us are products of our childhood, but I am the product of a lack of a childhood.
The magic, the wonder, the mystery, and the innocence of a child's heart are the seeds of creativity that will heal the world. I really believe that.
I want to do a dance number where I can just let out my frustration about, injustice and prejudice and racism and bigotry.
If you enter this world knowing you are loved, and you leave this world knowing the same, then everything that happens in between can be dealt with. A professor may degrade you, but you will not feel degraded. A boss may crush you, but you will not be crushed. A corporate gladiator might vanquish you, but you will still triumph. How could any of them truly prevail in pulling you down? For you know that you are an object worthy of love. The rest is just packaging. If you don't have that memory of being loved, you are condemned to search the world for something to fill you up. But no matter how much money you make or how famous you become, you will still feel empty. What you are really searching for is unconditional love, unqualified acceptance. And that was the one thing that was denied to you at birth.